Keith, what's your reaction to the night so far?
So it's really early days in terms of the actual constituency results, but the exit poll and the results we've seen so far seems pretty clear that it's going to be a pretty big Conservative majority. I think they've been saying back to the days of Margaret Thatcher, and for me that means the Conservatives have an awful lot to live up to, particularly for investment in places like York, Yorkshire and the North.
And what about the Liberal Democrats showing? How do you feel about that?
So at the moment the exit polls are predicting that we're one Member of Parliament up on where we were at, and an increase in our share of the vote. So that's good, and it's a step forward. And certainly here in York and in York Outer, that's what I'll be looking for. We were at 10% at the last general election. Obviously we want to do better than that, and then it's about moving forward and getting that parliamentary strength back that we have had.
In retrospect, do you think the revoke policy was a mistake?
I certainly think that on the doorstep, a lot of people were saying that they felt that simply saying we would revoke didn't give people an opportunity to engage in that debate. But of course that policy was only if we got a majority government, and of course we were not going to get a majority government. So in that sense we always were campaigning for a people's vote for Remain. I think what was important about that policy was just making it absolutely clear that we were the sort of largest and clearest party of Remain, unlike Labour. And obviously we're probably going to see the Labour Party lose an awful lot of members of Parliament tonight.
And how do you feel about your leader Jo Swinson's performance in this election?
So I think her constituency is one of the ones what's called on the toss-up list, so we'll have to see later how it goes. I think for any new Liberal Democrat leader, it invariably takes quite a few elections for them to establish themselves. So with people like Paddy Ashdown, Charles Kennedy, they'd been the leader for numerous elections in terms of breaking through and getting that local and national media coverage, and I have no doubt that it will be the same for Jo Swinson.
And if things pan out as we possibly expect, you'll still be City of York Council leader. Will you be able to work with this Conservative government, do you think, for the benefit of York?
Yeah, and obviously we don't know quite the result in York Outer, but I'll be very happy to congratulate Julian Sturdy if he does get re-elected. And it's really important that the council works with both of its MPs, and as I said, for me it's about starting talking to them on Friday tomorrow about when are we going to get York Central delivered, when are we going to get the ring road invested, when are we going to get devolution for Yorkshire, and actually let's start bringing in some of those initiatives that have been talked about for a long time.
That's brilliant, thank you very much.